Picture this. Countless men vying for a woman's attention, showering her with compliments and gifts, hoping for just a sliver of her affection. This scene is all too familiar in our modern world. But what if I told you there's another way, a different approach that high-value men understand and utilize? They navigate the labyrinth of attraction not with desperation, but with a sense of self-worth and a dash of mystery. Now, you might be thinking, so it's about playing hard to get? Not quite. Rather, it's about the power of indifference. It's about knowing your worth, embracing your individuality, and not being afraid to stand alone. It's about allowing your actions to speak louder than your words, and letting your character shine brighter than any material possession. High-value men understand that attraction isn't a game to be won. It's not about who can shower a woman with the most gifts or the most attention. It's about who can intrigue her, who can stimulate her mind and resonate with her soul. It's about presenting an enigma that she can't help but want to unravel. So how do they do it? Well, they march to the beat of a different drum. They don't chase after every woman that crosses their path, but rather, they choose to invest their time and energy wisely. They understand that their attention is valuable, and they're not afraid to be selective with it. This doesn't mean they're aloof or disinterested. On the contrary, when they choose to give their attention, it's focused, genuine, and impactful. But here's the most important part. They value themselves. They know their worth, and they don't compromise it for anyone. They don't seek validation from others because they validate themselves. And that, my friends, is the essence of true attraction. It's not about playing hard to get. It's about valuing yourself enough to know when to stand back and let the magic unfold. So what's the secret recipe? It's simple yet profound. Free attention. Yes, you heard it right. In the grand bazaar of human interaction, attention is the most precious commodity. It's the currency that fuels our social media-driven world, the invisible thread that connects us all. Yet, in a time when attention is as easy to give as a simple click or swipe, high-value men understand its true worth. They don't squander it on the trivial, but reserve it for the meaningful. But here's where the plot thickens. When they do give their attention, they do so freely, without expecting anything in return. This is the concept of free attention. It's not about playing hard to get or being aloof. It's about being selective, about choosing where to invest their time and energy. It's about understanding that their attention is a gift. And like any gift, it should be given thoughtfully and sincerely. This selective attention is like a beacon in the night, a respite from the relentless barrage of notifications and likes. It sparks curiosity and desire, a magnetic pull that draws women in. It's a breath of fresh air, a hint of authenticity in a world often shrouded in artifice. High-value men know that their attention is a reflection of their values and priorities. When they choose to give it, it's a sign of respect, a testament to the woman's worth. It's a subtle affirmation that she's not just another face in the crowd, but someone worthy of their time and focus. Yet they also understand the power of restraint. They know that overindulgence can dilute the value of their attention. So, they ration it, not out of scarcity, but out of respect for its worth. They understand that less is often more, that the allure of mystery can be far more potent than the full glare of attention. In the end, high-value men don't just capture attention, they command it. They make a lasting impression by being selective with their focus, sparking curiosity and desire in the hearts of women who crave authenticity amidst the noise. Here's the kicker. High-value men aren't afraid to march to the beat of their own drum. They're not swayed by societal norms or peer pressure. Instead, they're the trendsetters, the trailblazers, the ones who dare to be different. They know that authenticity is the key to attraction, and they're not afraid to embrace it. Now, let's dissect what makes these men so irresistibly attractive. First off, they're driven by their goals and passions. Whether it's building a successful business, scaling the highest mountain, or composing a symphony, high-value men have a clear vision of what they want to achieve. They're not just dreamers, they're doers. Their dedication and perseverance shine through, making them stand out from the crowd. But here's the real secret. High-value men invest in themselves. They understand that personal growth is a lifelong journey, and they're committed to becoming the best versions of themselves. They read, they learn, they explore. They're constantly pushing their boundaries, challenging their beliefs, and expanding their horizons. They know that every new experience, every failure, every success is an opportunity for growth. And it doesn't stop there. High-value men know their worth. They're confident, but not arrogant. They're humble, but not submissive. They respect themselves and demand the same from others. They don't settle for less than they deserve, and they don't let anyone belittle them or their achievements. This self-assuredness is not a mask they put on. It's a reflection of their inner strength. It's the result of years of hard work, self-reflection, and personal growth. And let me tell you, there's nothing more attractive than a man who's comfortable in his own skin, who's proud of his journey, and who's not afraid to show his true colors. And let me tell you, there's nothing more attractive than a man who knows his worth and isn't afraid to show it. It's all about mastering the art of independence. High-value men understand that true strength comes from within, not from external validation. They are not swayed by the whims of societal expectations or the fickle opinions of others. Instead, they chart their own course, confident in their abilities and secure in their self-worth. High-value men also appreciate the power of solitude. Instead of fearing alone time, they embrace it. They see it as a golden opportunity for introspection and personal growth. It's during these quiet moments that they reflect on their values, reassess their goals, and strategize their next moves. This solitude isn't about isolation or disconnection, though. It's about creating a space where they can nurture their passions, hone their skills, and deepen their understanding of themselves and the world around them. It's about becoming comfortable in their own skin, content in their own company, and confident in their own abilities. And this internal work pays off. When they step out into the world, they bring with them a palpable sense of self-assuredness, a quiet confidence that doesn't need to shout to be heard. They don't seek approval or validation. They're grounded in their own self-worth. They also understand that personal growth is an ongoing journey, not a destination. They're always learning, always evolving, always striving to be better than they were yesterday. They're not afraid to challenge themselves, to step out of their comfort zone, to push their boundaries and expand their horizons. By cultivating their inner world, they radiate a magnetic energy that draws others towards them like moths to a flame. People are naturally drawn to those who are comfortable in their own skin, who know who they are and what they stand for. It's this inner strength, this quiet confidence, this unwavering sense of self that sets high-value men apart. And here's the secret. It's not about being perfect. It's about being real, being authentic, being true to who you are. It's about mastering the art of independence. And in doing so, becoming the best version of yourself you can be. Because at the end of the day, the most attractive person you can be is you, at your most authentic and self-assured. But here's the catch. Navigating the waters of love requires courage and resilience. High-value men understand this better than anyone. They see fear not as a barrier, but as a challenge to be conquered. They don't shy away from rejection, they embrace it, using each stumble as a stepping stone towards growth and self-improvement. These men know that in the grand scheme of things, rejection is fleeting. It's a momentary setback that pales in comparison to the sweet taste of success. They understand that to win at love, you have to be willing to lose, to be vulnerable, to put yourself out there, even when the odds are stacked against you. So instead of tiptoeing around their desires, they boldly declare their intentions. They wear their hearts on their sleeves, unafraid of judgment or ridicule. Because they know that true connection stems from authenticity, not pretense. It's a risky game, but one that's well worth playing. In a world where mediocrity reigns supreme, high-value men soar above the rest. They don't just float along the river of life, they swim upstream, against the current. They understand that life isn't just a spectator sport, it's a game to be played, a challenge to be met head-on. They don't measure success by the size of their bank account or the make of their car. Instead, they measure it by the impact they leave on the world around them. They know that true wealth isn't found in material possessions, but in the lives they touch, the smiles they inspire, the hearts they heal. These men pursue excellence, not for the applause, but for the sheer joy of knowing they gave it their all. They don't settle for good enough, they strive for extraordinary. And let me tell you, there's nothing more attractive than a man who's unapologetically himself, fearlessly chasing his dreams with unwavering determination.